In this lesson, we're going to show you how you can add event listeners to multiple elements. So going into our HTML, let's set up a few divs. We're going to give them all a class of animal, and then we're going to add event listeners on the animal class. And also to be specific, to see which animal it is that we want to play, let's go ahead and specify another class that's going to be actually the animal name. And we can use lion within there. We also had a cougar. And I'm just simply copying and pasting this out. And we also had a dog. So we have dog, we have lion, and we have cougar. So we've got three different animals. And the objective now is going to be to add event listeners to all of those and then specify which element that we're selecting. So first of all, we can get rid of the content that we had earlier. We want to take all of the animals that we have, all of the elements with the class of animals. We're going to create an object called animals using document. And this time we're using query selector all. So we're going to create a node list of all of the elements with a class of animal. And we're going to loop through that node list. And we saw earlier that it creates a node list. So just so that we double check, make sure that we did get the node list in animals. You can see there's a node list. There's three elements that are matching within that query selection. So that means that we can use a simple for loop to loop through all of those elements. So setting our loop to start at 0 because it's 0-based index for node length, node lists, looping through the length, and we need to increment it so that we have our loop. And now we can select animals, and according to whatever the index value is, we can use add event listener. And as we iterate through all of the available elements, we can add the same function to it. And this one is going to get the animal. So we can use this and inner HTML. And I'll console log out animal for now. And this is our way to distinguish what animal has been clicked. So now when I click lion, we see lion, cougar, cougar, dog, dog. So go ahead and try this out for yourself. And coming up next, we're going to continue to build this out. So now that we can detect and distinguish between the different elements, we can make use of that and update and apply different sounds depending on which animal element was clicked. So all of that is yet to come. Go ahead and add in an event listener for each one of those class of animal.